Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10 and support the channel at the same time. Hey, there's John from Heroes and Legends, and today we got two Rivals of Ixalan preview cards to take a look at. Now, you're probably saying to yourself again with the Rivals of Ixalan preview cards, it seems so early, and yeah, we're still a couple months away from the release. These particular cards, however, it looks like they were maybe accidentally tweeted out earlier today by the Magic the Gathering Brazilian Twitter page. So they've since been taken down. It looks like maybe a case where maybe they revealed something a little sooner than they intended again. But regardless, let's take a look at these two cards and see what's going on here, because they're actually pretty interesting. Here's the first one, and as you could probably imagine, these will both be Portuguese language preview cards. First one's Tetsamag Primordial Death. Costs 2 black and 4. It's a legendary creature, another Elder Dinosaur. This one has Death Touch, and if you pay a black and reveal this from your hands, put a prey counter on target creature. Only activate this ability during your turn. When this enters the battlefield, destroy all creatures with a prey counter on it, your opponent's control. It's a 6/6. Okay, where do we begin with this card? It is an Elder Dinosaur, so that's cool. I am looking forward to seeing more of these. I'm assuming this will be a cycle, and we'll probably get one in each color, because that was the first thing I noticed about this card. I saw this as a dinosaur in black, and I was like, that's weird. But then I noticed, okay, legendary Elder Dinosaur, I see what they're trying to do here. Now, because they're trying to design a dinosaur in the black colors, they had to give it that feel of some of the black mechanics, and that's what you're getting here. You're getting Death Touch, which is a little unusual, especially for a creature of this size. I mean, Death Touch on creatures that are 4, 5, 6 power, it just doesn't feel that exciting to me. I mean, there's times it'll be relevant, you'll be happy it's there. But most of the time, it's just going to kill the thing it's in combat with anyway, right? So it's kind of like, okay, Death Touch feels a little redundant. Like, you much rather see Trample on a card like this. And it feels like this could have easily been a green card, like just instead of Death Touch, you changed it to Trample, and maybe instead of just destroy the things with the prey counters, it fights them or something like that, right? And it feels very green. So it feels like, yes, they were very deliberate to make this feel like a card that belongs in black. And that's just fine. The other thing that's a little awkward about this, though, is we've seen dinosaurs, of course, in Standard, at least kind of sort of. They tried to get there. They didn't quite get there in the last Standard, but we saw a Gruul deck that was starting to look pretty good, and then maybe with more cards from this set, it could get there. But I don't know if that deck's trying to incorporate any more colors. I mean, it didn't even really incorporate the white dinosaurs that we saw in Ixalan. So if they start kind of giving us 1 or 2 dinosaurs that are outside of Team, I don't really see that happening probably too much in Standard, if any, especially considering Dinosaur Tribal is already kind of narrow as far as where you can go with it feels like. So beyond that, I mean, maybe this card's still playable in another type of deck. We've only seen, 4 cards from the set at this point, and that's not that many. So it's kind of hard to say, okay, what exactly is going to happen. I don't want to count it out of Standard quite yet, but I'd be very surprised, honestly, if it could get there. This could be cool in Commander. The only thing that's a little bit awkward is if you're trying to do Dinosaur Commander deck and your Dinosaur Lord from Ixalan is your Commander. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't cover black in its color identity. Little awkward. Not to say you can't play this card in Commander in other places or anything like that, and it could be just fine for you there, but it just feels a little strange unless they give us another dinosaur legendary creature with different colors or multiple colors in this set. Who knows? Maybe we'll get one. So yeah, a little bit unique, but again, I'm interested in seeing the rest of the cycle. And our next card is Immortal Sun. This costs 6 as a legendary artifact. Players can activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Wow, this is the gift that keeps on giving. And Immortal Sun just feels like a really sweet mythic card, actually. It feels very mythic. Now, it's got 2 things going against it. Casting cost of 6, tad bit expensive, and the fact that it's legendary, which makes it hard sometimes for deck building when it comes to competitive decks. Those 2 things are going to make it difficult to probably use this card in competitive situations. Because of its 6 casting cost, I do think it's going to have trouble trying to fit in anywhere in Modern or Legacy, Vintage, anything like that. It just feels a little too expensive, although it's giving you a lot of stuff. What about Standard? I'll say this. I don't want to count it out yet until I see the whole set. But the fact that it costs 6 to cast and it's legendary, I feel like it's going to be difficult even to have it do a lot of things for you in Standard either. Standard just feels too streamlined right now for a card like this. Now, on the flip side, the set could give us some other tools where this card makes sense, and we just don't know that yet. Also, too, we have the Growing Rights of Itlimoc from Ixalan, and we also now have Storm the Vault, which is coming from Rivals of Ixalan. So, like, there's cards that produce a lot of mana quickly, potentially, and I've been complaining that we just don't have a payoff for those. Is this a payoff for those? I don't know, maybe. It's just something to think about, but right now I'm going to say I think it's going to be difficult for this to get into Standard, but we'll see what happens. Beyond that, though, this is an awesome Commander card. I think this is phenomenal, because right now in Commander, people play artifacts like this that don't do all of this stuff. I mean, sometimes they cost a little less, but why not pay 1 or 2 mana more to get all of this? You're getting a ton of stuff here. So, like, think of a Stone Calendar, but even better, just a tad bit more expensive. Like, this is the type of card that I could see just excelling and showing up in a lot of different Commander builds. The fact that it can shut off, like, Planeswalkers, if you're not somebody who's playing with Planeswalkers and you care about that ability, wonderful. You also have, like, the Anthem effect. You get your spells cheaper, and the extra draw is huge, too. So it's just doing everything you want to happen, really, in Commander. Again, assuming you're not playing with Planeswalkers. So, there you go. It's pretty exciting, though. I think it's a pretty cool card overall. Alright, with that being said, those are the cards for today. Rivals, like I said at the beginning of the show, it's a few months off, so once we get more preview cards, I'll definitely report them out to you, but stay tuned. Later today, we'll be talking more about Unstable. This is officially the second week of Unstable previews, at least for the next few days. Until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible by the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.